straight off set piece. You have to question USA's defence in the backfield. Surely they noticed Baven Parsons standing out there, the threat she is. Great kick from Stacey Flood off the scrum here. She runs it a little bit. Great kick. Look at Parsons' pace. But yeah, USA incredibly tight, and Canna didn't read it at all.
You have to question the defending here. She was left completely unmarked. I don't know what Matatonga was doing so far, so narrow in field, but you give Baven Parsons that kind of room and it's going to look.
Yeah, and it comes from a quality scrum. That's our first phase possession, quality scrum. Great quick kick from Stacey Flood, and then Parsons and her pace.
So Flood then with the conversion attempt. So Flood to knock this one over. No, the flag stay down, so we stay on 5 points, and Ireland get the first try of the game. But yeah, Baven Parsons, all that room in the world, Fiona.
You have to say it was against the run of play. You know, USA were playing all the ball. The scrum was in Ireland's half. Super to get a try off first phase possession.
So Megan Foster in to start us once again. 26.5 minutes gone after the ODS, and it's first try of the game going to Ireland, as you said, slightly against the run of play, but they won't mind that. A take by Considine underneath the high ball. There for Hughes again. Lyons back inside to Maloney. Just throws one a little bit loose to Stacey Flood. Rubber kick through. Should sit up nicely, and it does. Foster, kick and chase. Delaney coming for it. Takes the tackle. Out to Parsons, that looked forward. It was forward. And USA with a strong enough position with a scrum outside the 22.
I think Ireland will be confident that their scrum can put USA under pressure, that they won't give them quality ball off it. And they should really look to go after that scrum. Just see there on Baven Parsons, the black armband in memory of Ali Miller's mum, Carol Miller, a great supporter of this Irish team. Through the years she travelled around the world, and she was always great during the match, after the match, a great supporter of the game.
Yeah, and our thoughts go out to Alison and her entire family as well. And the players obviously recognising what a contribution she made to the squad over the years. Look at the pressure from Ireland, and it's come all the way back for another penalty. They are blowing USA out of the water at scrum time.
Psychologically, that is so tough to come back from the USA. You know, you're in a good attacking position. You just get absolutely blown away in the scrum. All 8 working together. Yes, Ireland are high, but there's so much power going through that it's putting USA under a huge amount of pressure.
So kick to touch. Doesn't make a huge amount of ground, but it's possession for Ireland as we approach half an hour.
There you go.
Again, just about straight. Now Boot behind the Flood, little dummy. USA seem to read it pretty well in the midfield there. Back with Hughes again, that's forward. Now he's forward.
Forward. Thanks, William.
There is space out there, so it's just about execution. USA are getting sucked in really tightly in defence. Laura Sheehan's first involvement in a couple of years. She's gone over to Exeter and she's been ripping it up in the Premiership over there. So scoring some great tries.
Yeah, and again, just you'd like to see her get a little bit more possession. She might as the game goes on. Half an hour on the clock. USA playing catch up.
Binds.
And the scrum, an area of concern for them.
Set.
They get that ball out as quickly as they possibly can. It's at the feet of Zachary. Did well to get it to Waters. Well, high take there from Howard. The hands were good though. Reaching for the sky to hold on to it. Foster again. Trying to have a little go herself. Support from her scrum half. Need to recycle quickly. Right it goes. Fury. Good line there from Kennett. Ireland trying to counter up through Maloney. Told to leave it. Taken this time by Erica. Waters. Trying to spin that ball out. Might work out okay. A little bit of room on this left-hand side now, and Ireland having to defend. Nice bounce from Hope Rogers. Tackle goes in. Ireland can see the penalty off their feet, I think, against Lindsay Peat.
No. Let's go, please.
You'll see how destructive Hope Rogers can actually be when with ball in hand. She's a barnstorming runner as a prop. She gives USA go forward ball anytime she's on the ball.
Just then looking to cross, I should say, looking to find touch. That's a decent one inside the 22. They've been threatening to score a couple of times, USA. Let's see what they can do from here. Washington, nice hands. USA set them all. Penalty against Ireland, against Cleena Maloney coming in from the side again. USA continue to go forward here. And it is Hope Rogers who has it at the back. Rogers going to break on her own, needs a bit of support, doesn't want to get isolated. There's the clear out. Pick from Washington again. Look at the strength and the big lock here. USA very close to their first try of the game if they can get over from here with the penalty advantage now. 5 metres short of the line. Can they finish? Ireland having to defend. Lovely twist and turn and reaching for the line. Super score by Sarah Hamdan, and the hooker gets USA off the mark.
Yeah, super try from USA, using all their forwards. It came off a line-out maul and then just kept in the forwards. I thought for a minute they might give it out to the backs. And here you see Hope Rogers again carrying on. It looked like she might have got isolated for a minute, but then Alicia Washington comes in, picks, drives, huge power from the big second row, playing her rugby in the Premiership as well. Again, another big carry. You see Hamdan on the ball here. Nice spin. We've seen her footwork a few times around the fringes. Ciara Griffin probably slid off a bit there as the pillar. She probably should have stayed a bit tighter to the ruck.
Looks like Timo's just checking something in the build-up. Here's Hope Rogers coming off the ground. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, is there anything that...
Wait, please.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. Yeah, right. So I'm going to go
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with the carry. You do come back with something. I've got advantage for 2 entry anyway, so we'll be coming back for a USA penalty.
Nothing wrong with that. And that's the try. No, nothing wrong with it at all.
I don't know whether she was questioning whether Hope Rogers was blocking in the front, but she was in that ruck before Hamdan even picked it. So
these angles, Sarah, sorry.
That's all right, no worries. Just an idea of...
What are we looking for here?
I didn't hear the TMO come in to see, so I don't think Sarah Cox even know exactly what they're looking for.
Sarah, I'm going to show you a clear knock-on at the base of the ruck.
Okay. So I'm going to come out officially to you then, what is, so TMO check. So do you want to just show me where that is? What is?
Where's the knock-on?
I think it was just Hamdan there. I don't know if she knocked it on.
So it's coming now, Sarah.
Yeah, no worries.
Great vision from the TMO if she catches that one.
Is it just here?
It's the next pickup.
Okay, no problems. So is that by 8 wide or?
There.
Yeah,
it's there. Clear knock-on, go back for your penalty advantage.
Good spot.
Good
so
spot
no
from
try.
Hodnett.
Okay, it's a knock-on, but we will come back for a penalty against 2 side entry, okay? There's no try. So again. Just a knock-on. 2 side entry. So I was playing advantage against them for you coming in at the side of that maul, okay? So then we got to there, and we come back for this one. No, wait. You're not on the right mark for a start. Okay.
They're going to go into the corner, I think it looks like.
Surely they should, based on their mauls. Their maul has gotten good change once they can win the line out.
Touch found.
Hit the line,
5 metres out from the Irish line. Let's see what they can do from here. Unlucky there was a nice finish, as I said, by Hamdan the hooker. Let's see if Washington is the go-to player in the lineup for the USA. Just handed the throw. Looks like they're ready to go to the middle. Lovely take. Nothing wrong with the line out. Ireland have to be careful here. USA trying to find a soft spot. It's at the back with Hampton, the hooker. She might get another opportunity here, you know.
You're just going
so to stay bound is crucial that they stay bound. Hope Rogers has it. Hope Rogers going to break away using her power. Straight over the top she goes. Where's that ball? With a pick. This time by Cairns, the substitute. Ball's on the ground. Ireland have lost it. Don't want to give away penalty here because it could be yellow card territory. Washington trying to recycle it. 34 minutes gone. USA, can they get out from here? Tackle this time from Maloney.
Okay, stay outside.
Ball at the base of the ruck. Another pick by the tight head. Look at the power from Rogers. Almost spinning and turning. A metre from the line. Needs to roll away Leah Lyons. She has done. They're going to go wide this time. Was that the right option? They were almost there. They're going to spin this to the back line. Surely it goes wide. The hands from Kennett into the corner. And that is a beautifully worked try from Maita Tonga.
Right decision to go out to the backs there, Hugh. You know, they've been ploughing away at the line for a few phases and they weren't getting much change in that Irish defence. Ireland defended them all really well at the start. You know, they didn't allow USA build any momentum off it. We saw Hope Rogers to the fore again. This is just really good. Right flat to the line. Ireland's defence got a little bit sucked in. 2 players on one there. Bit of communication. Lauren Delaney in between 2 minds whether to go or not, so Bevan Parsons couldn't push. Great finish by Matatonga.
Yeah, big smile on her face as well. Level things up, and you have to say USA deserved that. Conversion to come from the corner for from Foster's, but it's a difficult one. Right in the corner, she's not wasting much time. Doesn't think she's going to have the distance to get there, so that's going to fall short. 5 points each. First try for Ireland and Bevan Parsons, the second from the US winger. Vulu Maita Tonga. Means we are all square at the ODS.
I was going to question the legality of the USA line out. They had someone join and didn't have someone leave in the lead up to it, but referee didn't see it, so it's play on.
So Flood then to get us back underway. A little bit of that double take there from Katana Howard. He's played just over halfway. Flood returns the favour. Is that one going to go? And that is just unforgivable at international level rugby to drop a ball like that under absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Yeah,
and she probably nearly should have let it go. I don't even know if it was going to bounce inside the field of play. Here we just see it.
Like if a 5-year-old did that, you'd give out to him.
Look, pressure of international rugby and all that, but
in 5,
I do think she should have caught it. It was in the bread basket.
Now Ireland, the result of that is that Ireland have an opportunity inside the 22.
Advantage.
And advantage with the penalty as well. So USA, just after scoring the try and doing all their good work there.
And then it's Waters giving away that penalty as well, but a great maul by Ireland, got huge momentum on it. Possibly a bit loose, but doesn't matter. They're in a now great attacking position, and I'm delighted to see them use their maul. It's been a strength of them once they get their line out functioning. Their maul has been really strong in the last couple of seasons. You see Waters there on the far side pulling them all down.
So Maloney to throw. Friday the target. Ireland's trying to try the driving maul here, and USA going to have to defend. So they're going to be in trouble here. If Ireland going forward, it's at the back with Maloney and Lyons together. The two of them have it. Counter shove from US to just pull them away from the line. Advantage as well. Try is given. I think it's Leah Lyons.
Oh, I've got clear ground.
It is Leah Lyons.
Okay. otherwise it just leaves me no option, doesn't it? Yeah.
Great carry here by Nicola Friday. Sets it up nicely. Anna Capus thinks she's in over the line. I think Leah had one go this go she thought she was over, and it was the next one maybe that no, it is that one that she goes over on. Sarah Cox right on the point.
Tell you what though, I mean, if you're Rob Kane, the US coach, you'd be absolutely kicking yourself with that.
Yeah, look, it came from an error, dropping the ball, then it came from 2 penalties, collapsing them all. You know, but to be fair to Ireland, what a great response after USA going in for a try.
So Flood then. Inside the last minute of the first half. This one to stretch their lead to 7 points, and it's over. So Ireland moved to 12. 2 tries on the board. Parsons and Lyons, USA with Maita Tonga. 1 in reply.
You know, it's been tough enough for this USA team. Haven't had rugby in 2 years. Have had 2 internationals within 5 days. Have to travel to Ireland and play another international.
Yeah, it's been fairly fast and furious, their schedule over the last while. A strong carry by Friday.
No, leave it, White, leave it. Ball is here.
There's the place for Hughes to use. There's the 40 minutes gone, so next time it goes dead, we'll have the half-time whistle. Flood decides enough is that. Finish on a high, finish on Leah Lyons' try. The half-time whistle sounds at the RDS, and it's Ireland. They will take a 7-point lead into the break. The first try from Bevan Parsons. USA hitting back through Maita Tonga, but just after the break, Leah Lyons bashing her way over to give Ireland a 7-point lead. It's anybody's game still. We've a second half still to come. Half-time at the RDS is Ireland 12, USA 5. So Ireland back into the pitch at the RDS Arena, where they get a decent reception, as you can see. Good to see colour as well. Of course, the All Blacks in town for the men this weekend. It's tomorrow afternoon at the Aviva Stadium, but the Irish women leading by 12 points to 5 after the first half. 2 tries on the board if you're just joining us, from Bevan Parsons and from Leah Lyons just before half-time. And USA, after leveling things up and working hard to get back into the match through Maita Tonga's try, really gifted Ireland possession and a try in the closing stages of that first half. Overall, your thoughts on both teams for the second half, Fiona? I mean, I guess maybe cutting out the handling mistakes would be number one.
Yeah, if you look at both sides, they both had 7 handling errors. There's been turnovers. Ireland higher in the penalty count. They're up at 8 penalties in the first half, so they'll be definitely looking to reduce that in the second half and try and get a bit of momentum and work through the phases. You know, I don't think we've seen any team get through a significant number of phases. Just look into defence to see what way you can challenge the defence. So just tidy up those areas, and yeah, it's anyone's game at half time.
It sure is.
Okay, just make sure you're behind her.
40 minutes to go. It'll be Stacey Flood for Ireland to get us back underway. Here goes 10. No late changes I can see to either side, so it's as you were. Washington. And for Waters. And it goes to Summer. And then taken on by Cairns, who was an early substitution for Rachel Johnson, the US Open side, who went off in that first half with a knee injury. The Alliance just needs to run out of the way quickly there.
I think you're falling over that.
There for Waters. Then it goes to Washington again. So a couple of big carries in that first half, Washington. The USA will be looking to her to lead the charge. Coming back, there was an illegal hand in there, I think, from Lindsay Peach. And USA have the penalty.
No.
Yeah, look, Lindsay's always liable to give away penalties like that, and needless penalties. They weren't under a huge amount of pressure. She was getting in to try and slow down the ball. She didn't get an opportunity on the ball, and then just slapping the ball out of Waters' hands.
There you go, 15 handling errors between both teams in that first half alone, which is way too high at international level. That one is not going to find touch. It's an opportunity missed for USA, and Considine Takes the high one.
The ball is there. The ball is there.
Should be there for us to use now to use it. Lindsay Peake calling for it and gets it. Going head over heels there. She went to present the ball. Lyons, the try scorer at the end of the first half. Hughes goes right. Lyons out to Kate Lewis. Considine. Oh, was that forward?
Sorry, I didn't see the medic here.
Oh, it's an injured player, is it?
I didn't see the medic.
Because Catherine Benson is down. Because that was a decent position for Ireland.
Yeah, good vision by Ireland to come back down this blind side. Regardless whether Benson was down or not, there was an opportunity and space out here to come down this side, but I think Sarah Cox had to call it just for safety.
Yeah. Nice hands from Capers again, and Considine with the kick through. But
Ireland
had
go
gone
forward,
at that
we'll
stage.
stop for the medic. It's your scrap, Alex. Right, stability, please. Crouch. Bind. Set.
There's the feed and the strike. Again, Ireland comfortable at the scrum. Flood, dummy switch with no boo. Looks for Considine, took her eye off the ball. It's gone forward. Advantage to USA. Emma Considine wasn't even looking at the ball. She was looking at the player coming in to tackle her, and that's why she dropped it.
That's twice we've seen that now. Emma running that line, and it is a great line. There is space there. Stacey run across, dummy switch, pop. I don't know whether it's timing, just not used to playing 13. It's just good quality ball lost.
Okay, feet underneath us, please.
Ireland have had a huge amount of change from that US scrum, so I'm sure they'll continue to apply pressure here. 3-1-2 loss for the US so far. Got to lock this out as best they can. Got to get their body position a little bit lower. Fiona will be able to tell you more about that, but look at the shove from Ireland. Good take at the back from Zachary. She had to be quick there. Fury gives it back. There for Waters. On they go. Another strong carry, and look at the offload as well. Slipping it to Bonte on the outside. Better from the USA. Little dummy from Ereki. Foster calling for it and gets it. Numbers out wide here. Here's Washington, lovely little one-handed offload. This is really nice rugby from USA. Keeping the ball alive. Waters goes left this time. Foster has it. Miss pass is beautiful line up. Beautiful from Kennett as well. And still going forward. This is Howard. Look at this from the USA. What a try that is. Superb handling with backs and forwards, and that is what the US can do if you give them any kind of space.
Yeah, I just wonder if Sarah Cox is going to check that last pass. Was it marginally forward? But great work from the USA. Coming off a difficult scrum where Ireland had the edge. Just super playing flat on the line. Great lines of running. Offloading in the contact. Great power by Howard. Just that pass there. She's giving it. I don't think she's checking it.
Yeah, no check. And
no, I think
Cairns on her shoulder. Looked fine from here.
Yeah, from that angle it's perfect. So from the side angle and it might be marginally forward. But I have to say, the work of Hope Rogers to come out of a scrum that was under pressure, down on this right-hand side, the offload that she originally gave on this near side was unbelievable, and then they flew it back. They went from edge to edge. Brilliant rugby by the US.
Elizabeth Cairns on the end of that brilliant free-flowing move. Superb rugby, and conversion attempt for Foster again. It's from the corner like the last one and just didn't have the distance. Now there's a little bit of a breeze behind her in the second half and behind the USA. She had to start with her run-up.
I thought you started your run-up.
I would like to see that again.
I had that as you starting your run-up. I had you starting your run-up. That's where they're allowed to charge it down.
Let's look at this one again. She took a step back. Once you take a step back.
Yeah, once you move.
Once you move, that's it.
Great reactions from Ireland to notice it as well.
To be fair to Foster, I don't want to be here, you know, like she didn't have anywhere near the distance in the first conversion attempt. There is a breeze behind her, so maybe she might have done better last time, but
everybody drop back.
It's 12 points to 10. There's 2 tries on the board. Stacey Flood to restart. Now, crucially, USA don't want to concede possession right back, which is what they did after scoring the last try. That can't go straight into touch. Delaney's underneath it, and Delaney takes it. It'll kick over the top from her. And manages to get it a loose ball. Nice chip and chase by the Irish full-back. Lyons to Pete. Lindsay Pete in behind. Now Pooh does well to hold on to it. Flood. Oh, drop ball. Pete didn't look like she was expecting that one.
She was wrapping around Stacey Flood there. Maybe just see it.
Here was a conversion attempt. So once you stop your movement, she's entitled to do that, but she takes a step backwards after this motion. But if you move at all from this motion, that's being deemed to start your running.
Crouch.
I don't know how Sarah Cox even sees it. She's not looking at the kick.
Yeah.
Set.
Eyes in the back of her head, referees, huh?
Okay.
Lindsay Pete needs to mind herself here in her bind.
Right, let's reset. Right, let's make sure we both get binds, please.
Kate Zachary, again, like last time, just want to get rid of this ball as quickly as she possibly can.
Yeah, and in fairness, the last scrum, USA were under pressure, but it was a really quick strike from Hampden to the back, and Zachary was away.
Bind. Set.
Good strike needed. Look at the pressure coming on again from Ireland. That ball is not come to the back. Ireland get the penalty.
Collapse.
Yeah, the strike not as clean that time. Stacey Flood chops to go quickly.
Flood out to Considine, out to the Parsons on the wing here. Cross comes the tackle
Drop those offside
from Maita
lines.
Tonga. Still there from McMahon. Another penalty.
I can't let you have that. You've got to roll. Affected the clean out. Must roll.
It's good tempo from Ireland, looking to go fast, looking to move the ball. And we could see what their maul did when they get good line-out ball in the first half.
There you go.
So Maloney to throw. Good attacking position for Ireland. Friday's been the go-to player in the line-out, and she's taking another one here. Ball is called. Ireland go forward. It's at the back of Maloney. USA struggling to contain it. Down it goes. Advantage being played. USA dropping it illegally. There for Hughes. Out to Naupu. No room through the midfield.
No, Grant, leave it!
Hughes once again. Flood looks for the short one. There's that ball. Ireland recycle. Carried in by Monaghan this time. Hughes intercepted. Going to go back for the penalty.
Advantage. Number 11.
Yeah, Matatonga in trying to stop that maul, and she just drags it down.
Number 11.
She's going to see a card here.
11. Number 11.
10 minutes in the bin for their first try score. Bula Maitatonga.
On there. No, we're not discussing this now.
That's a bit of a hammer blow for the US.
11, sucking them all. Okay, she's brought it straight to floor. We've got momentum go forward. On the line, please.
Yeah, you just see her here coming in and dragging down the wall. Really good work by Ireland. They had them all set. They had it rolling off. Surprised they didn't go for a scrum, to be honest.
Friday sets them all again. Back with Maloney. Almost a carbon copy of last time. This time there's no defence there. And this time Maloney slips it in the back. And Ireland get over. It's Lindsay Pete on her final international game. Who scores for Ireland?
Yeah, really well worked try. A 38 cap. Just see Friday, the go-to player in the line-out again. The maul is set up really, really good. Lots of cohesion amongst them. They shear off on the right-hand side. Cleena Maloney looks like she nearly made it over and then just feeds it off to Lindsay Pete at the back of that maul.
50% from Stacey Flood. Still making a 9-point game. And USA still have to play the guts of 9 minutes with 14 players on the pitch. That one's going to the left and wide. The flags stay down, so 17 points to 10 then. Ireland with a player advantage. This one worth another look.
Yeah, again, it comes from them winning their line out. Like, Ireland had struggled to win their line out in the last number of games. They sorted it out. And then a good strong maul and they go over for that. I'm not one for sentiment when it comes to international games. I know it's Lindsay's last game and she probably deserves a game on home soil to finish after the qualifiers, but for me I would have liked to see younger players coming through. They don't get a huge amount of international matches, and you know, if she's not going to be around for the next cycle, I would have liked to see maybe, I know Chloe Pearce plays loose, well she does play loose edge, yeah, so I would like to see the likes of Chloe Pearce come up and get an opportunity at international level.
Well, you're just not one for sentiment full stop in life, Fiona. You know what I mean? I've tried to give you a hug a few times, no joy whatsoever. Anyway, Constantine is going to lose the ball here. She's got protected and she had to hang on the ground. Good work by the USA. 51 minutes gone the clock. Plenty of time to get back into this game here. And the more possession they have with 14 on the pitch, the better for them. Emma Constantine just getting isolated there. So Foster to try and find touch. Inside the 22. Decent position. Here we see this one again.
Oh, Lindsay just got taken out of it, but Anna Capeless needed to get in, get lower and quicker.
Hampden to throw. Let's see where she goes this time. Summer's been used, Washington as well. But Summer's going to go up. Was that straight? Oh, what a time to do that.
Caught on the outside.
What a time to do that.
And they're not under pressure. Ireland weren't throwing anyone up in the air.
Not straight. Yep. Straight. Here, Mark. Ladies. Mark's here. I'm the 15, yeah.
Lots of club teammates here. You have the likes of James and Leah Lyons both there at Sail Shark, and Lauren Delaney at Sail Sharks as well.
Yeah, of course, 12 of the USA squad, the original squad, before injuries are taken into account, were professionally contracted through the Allianz Premier 15s. Playing the rugby there. Now out it goes to Sheehan. We're out of touch of the ball for her.
No, ball's here. Let go once. Drop back, please.
Friday. Hughes. Peach. Again, just trying to flip the ball out to Clean Maloney. He did well to hang on to it. Hughes has it again. Flood. Trying a little half break herself. Lovely line from Constantine to take it off her.
Okay, leave it white. Leave it white.
Shoulder. Maloney again. Tackled by Bonte. Big hit by Summer. Stacey Flood being wrestled to the ground. I think she's lost it. Told to leave it though. Emmy Bonte.
Yeah, they're there. They're fine.
Seemed like she was entitled to play it originally, but here comes Leah Lyons. And that's a mistake, and it's a knock on.
Ireland are probably overplaying that in their 22. In fairness, USA are playing with 3 back deep, so there is space in the wider channels, but probably needed to go there quicker as opposed to overplaying it inside their 22 and putting themselves under pressure.
Number 13.
So you can see there, Nicole James is on for USA. It's a tight end substitution as well. Eve Higgins is in. That's Eve Higgins there, on in place of Emma Constantine. So she'll go straight into the centre. And here comes Linda Njungang, who certainly won't weaken the Irish front row.
Okay, so Mum, you are outside.
And Linda now playing her rugby over in Claremont in France.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Better scrum by the US there. Ireland trying to get a bit of a tweak here. Taken by Waters. Going to work the blind side. Fury comes in off her wing. Still down to 14, the US, don't forget. Parsons will put her down. Here's the first touch for the substitute tight head, Nicole James. Carry from her. US queuing up on the left-hand side, but Ireland seem to have numbers equal to it in defence so far. First time tackle's been made. Zachary. Waters. Crash ball from Howard.
No, she stepped
USA
backwards.
recycle. Again, Zachary back on her feet. Zachary through the gap, and Zachary is one to beat. What a run by the US captain. 5 minutes from the line now. Can they finish from here? They'll put them right back into this game. The gap 7 points and looking for a try. Washington. Too high. Double team to push her back away from the 5-metre line. We've got numbers right here, US, but the crucial thing is to hang on to the ball. Linda and Junga trying to wrestle her way through the gap. Another carry from James. Tackle's called. Ireland don't want to give up a penalty here. That pass is not good. Sits up kindly. Fairness to Kennett, she did well. Eve Higgins just shoved out of the way. Here's Hampton. Counter ruck by Maloney.
Good counter ruck.
And Ireland managed to get possession. USA don't protect it.
We'll see it.
Back into the pocket, Flood trying to get rid of this ball. It's not a bad kick. And here comes Parsons. Kennett beats the first tackle, but not the second. Hughes was up supporting her winger. Waters, little kick over the top. Where's this one going to bounce? It might set up for Fury, you know. Fury has it. Needs to get support from her teammates. There's the quick counter and the clean to protect the ball. Cairns out to Washington. Washington on it goes to Ereke. A little dummy in the midfield from Howard. Good strong carry by the centre. Tackled by Griffin. Still USA. Back inside. Knock on.
Okay, join behind the ball. Man to Jova.
The kick for the corner. How's this one going to bounce? Waters is waiting for it. Good work by the scrum half under pressure from Sheehan. Needs to get into the back, she does so. Kennett out it goes to Sommer. Big tackle from Lindsay Peat. The dummy. Still there. Pick and go. Strong carry. Washington can't hold the first handling mistake she's made, giving possession back to Ireland.
For the life of me, I cannot understand why the USA, they were 2 metres from the Irish line. It was slow ball and they decided to go out the backs when they didn't have an advantage. And I have to say, an outstanding clear out from Cleena Maloney to turn over the ball. But why the USA decided to go out the backs at that time, it was just such a poor decision.
So, fresh faces coming on for Ireland. There's Catherine Dane at scrum half. She's going to go straight in. And Lindsay Peat for the final time waves goodbye to the Irish crowd.
Look, to be fair to her, what she's done, one at her age, then she gets a horrible injury against England 2 years ago. To be able to come back from that, both physically and mentally, and get into the shape that she was in, was absolutely outstanding.
Crouch! Bind! No, that's my fault, okay. We have on set, okay, then the ball goes in. Okay, it's a little bit eager on the scrum half there, so just reset. My fault. Go again. Wait to set.
US still down to 14 with Maita Tonga in the sin bin. The sooner they get back on the pitch, the better. They might be struggle to contain here because Ireland look like they're going to move this to the back line.
Set!
Straight out the back. And for Dane. Flood, that's miles forward. Miles forward.
That was forward. I'm right in line, that was forward.
Yeah, we're not in line and it was forward.
Yeah.
You know, I think there was a need for the skip pass. I know they're eager to get the ball into Baven's hands as quickly as possible, but even it was a 3v2.
Yeah, simple case, the hands will do it. There's Mailatonga back on the pitch. Back to 15.
Crouch.
Same as he did last time. Same as he did last time.
Bind. Set.
At the back with Zachary. Zachary, a bit of room to manoeuvre. Nice carry. 15 on 15 now in the US. Still with plenty of time, 20 minutes to go. No need to panic stations whatsoever. Next try will be crucial, you feel, but the US get it, they're right back in this game. All in behind. Oh, that's nice hands from Foster, but look at the tackle, the read in the midfield from Eve Higgins, who's just on the pitch. There from Waters. A strong carry from Erica. There's the kick over the top. Caught a little bit napping here, Dane. Delaney comes across. He's going to carry this one. Here's Parsons. We'll try and go the whole way here, Baven Parsons. Off she goes. Parsons beats one, beats two. Still on her feet. Electric every time she gets it. I just don't see her get the ball enough in this Irish team.
Balls up.
Capeless tackle.
Yep, balls lifted.
It goes to Friday. Penalty USA.
I thought that kick from the USA was a little bit crazy. It was cross field into space, but it was like none of the USA players knew it was going to happen, and it was just for Baven Parsons just to pick it up, and it's great to see her in full flight.
There you go, 75 metres made. I think she's only touched the ball about 3 or 4 times. So line out will be for the USA in a decent position as well. Back to the full complement of 15. Kate Zachary still on the ground, just taking a bit of water. She just picks up a slight knock. Looks okay, but the captain, crucial to the USA's efforts here. They're going to try and get over for what will be a third try. Back on her feet.
Turn back on.
Good take.
In 5.
US have it now. Switching to the back. Trying to keep that ball bound. Same ball is called, and away goes Carnes. Looking to slip it away. Doesn't want to knock on from here. There's the pick and drive. Advantage being played. Penalty against Ireland. And USA reach the Irish 5-metre line. Another big, strong carry. I think this time from Nicole James. Where's that ball? Waters wants it. She goes to the right-hand side. Taken in by Hampton, and again advantage in play for Ireland. They might be looking at yellow card territory here if they keep this up, because USA are hammering away the line. Now Rogers is going to spin this one wide. They're queuing up on the outside. Where's that ball going to bounce? Tackles need to be made. Eve Higgins puts it down. It's a quick one, they can't hold it. They're going to go back for the penalty.
Sarah Cox has to have a word here.
Increasing, okay? We need to think about what happens next. We have a penalty advantage for sacking the maul, and we also have another penalty advantage for offside, okay? You have 2 advantages. You have one here for offside, and then you have one closer to the touchline for collapsing the maul.
Yeah, Ireland have been warned they can't give away any penalties now in this next phase of play. It's fresh in Sarah Cox's mind. There will be a card to Ireland if they give away another penalty now.
Discipline has been an issue really for both teams. 20 penalties conceded is huge.
It's huge, huge. You're always looking to try and keep it in single figures or thereabouts, but even at half time it was huge for both sides.
Private. Can I get a captain as well, please?
So Ciara Griffin goes off. Irish captain.
Sene, you're now captain.
First cap for
Big
Mabel.
moment, big moment for Mabel O'Leary. What about this? Your first international cap, Fiona. I'm sure you remember yours. Massive moment for her. She was interviewed on Irish Rugby TV during the week, and she's absolutely delighted to be part of this. Massive moment.
She was outstanding in the Interpros. She was one of the standout players. You know, she's in her earlier days, she was playing in the centre. She only moved into the back row when she went to Blackrock in 2019, and she just has had an outstanding season and definitely one for the future.
Washington takes it. Going to have to defend here now, and USA getting a shove on. Ireland with a soft centre. Chance for Cairns. Cairns at the line. She's down.
I think Mavo got underneath her there.
The ball clearly held up. Okay. Goal line drop out.
Yeah,
Drop out.
Great work there from both Jones and Mavo.
They all need to be behind you before you kick.
Her brother is Canadian international Shane O'Leary. It's a good stock and pedigree there.
Absolutely.
She also is an international softball player at underage.
Well, there you go, talented athlete all round. Now let's see what Flood can do from here. Like, doesn't have the longest dropout, so US can put pressure straight back in the line here if they get this one. There you go. It's just going to bounce inside the 22. It's going to sit up for Hampton, and the US hooker, light speed. She's so quick for the front row forward. Out it goes from Waters. Sommer, good tackle in the midfield to put her down. That time from Neve Jones. Taken in by Howard again. Waters almost intercepted. That might be a penalty.
No. I've seen penalties, I've seen cards given on things like that. So.
Just a knock on.
There you go, just a knock on.
I've seen every level when one person goes with one hand. In the next phase here.
Oh, time off.
She had two hands up, in fairness.
Yeah, so she was in a reasonable position to catch the ball. Looking at Friday, I think he was down injured, it is.
She's been putting in a good shift quietly around the pitch, you know, key to the Irish set piece, their line out functioning well. She's carried some big ball as well, and defensively putting in a good shift, and looks like to have done something to her shoulder here.
Well, of course, still no Eva McDermott in the squad, and
Just inside, just outside.
you know, Cooney's over in the UK as well, still playing. She's not involved.
I'd imagine it'd be the likes of Hannah O'Connor that might come on and go into the second row.
So give it 2 seconds, I'll just put them on.
Kira Cooney's playing with Wasps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and doing reasonably well over there. She's another one who, it's a bit of a head scratcher why she's not involved at all. But maybe just a decision from the squad that
She wasn't brought back into the extended squad again for this campaign, so unless going forward Greg McWilliams sees something there and brings her back in, I'm sure we'll see lots of changes.
And that's the thing, how do you feel about that appointment? I mean, look, there seems to be universal, I guess, agreement that he is a huge appetite for the game. He's very much a hands-on coach and would be a good appointment for Ireland.
Look, Greg's been outstanding. He was involved originally in 2010 as skills coach, came on fully then for 2012, 13, 14, and he was just outstanding. And you know, himself and the rest of the management back in those days worked so well together. But he knows the lay of the land. He knows what needs to be done. He knows the change that needs to be made. And as you said, he's got a huge enthusiasm for it. So I just hope he has the autonomy that he needs to have in order to succeed and get these players to the next level.
Absolutely, that's crucial. For any coach coming in here.
There's still a gap there. Okay, let's make sure we've all got head space, okay? Give that space, please. Crouch. Bind. Set.
There's the feed, but Zachary at the back, that's okay, didn't go forward, so Waters allowed to pick it up. Crossfield kick, where's this one going to bounce? Oh, Cannett, what a beautiful run from Cannett. Support on the outside, have to go to pass. Fury just to step back inside the corner. Fury for the USA, gets there, does she? Was that on the line? It was knocked on, can you believe it?
It was a kick that should have come from nothing. It was nearly almost backwards.
How did that not finish in the corner?
Great scramble defence from Ireland. Here we just see the kick. Great take by Cannett. That pass needed to go to Fury's hand. She steps back inside. Well done, Lauren Delaney. Stretched for the line, and Laura Sheen's there.
Was that definite knock on? Just the placement of the ball on the ground. We might see it from this angle a little bit better. There was downward pressure there.
Good step inside from Fury. Great work, great from Lauren Delaney to come over. Ooh.
Oh, that's a try. That's a try.
Just have to see if it hit the line.
TMO's got to come in there and see that.
She's not, if we're playing on to the scrum.
That's a terrible decision. But in fact, they didn't even check as well.
I don't know if it hit the line, but I don't think it was a knock on.
Definitely hit the line. From that angle. No?
I'd like to see every angle before I'd confirm it. I'd be another 5 minutes checking.
That's a terrible decision not to get. They just go upstairs and check it as well. I mean, what were they playing at? TMO's come in from everything these days. Young gang. Ireland led away with one there.
Okay, tackle! Tackle! Right, stay here, wait.
Go here.
Back it goes, the flood.
Wait, yeah.
Again, Cannon, beautiful hands from the full back. Tip tackle from Higgins. USA denied a try there and they got the penalty. Well, they'll be furious looking back at that as well. The referee and the TMO go and have a look, and we might get a chance to see it again. It looked like there was no knock on, and the ball certainly hit the line from the last angle we saw there.
Time off.
I'm surprised Zachary didn't ask her to check it.
Surely the TMO had to review it. Sitting there watching the screen.
Number 9 and number 10.
Here we see it again. There's two angles here, obviously this one and the front one.
14 as well. 14.
So there's the stretch. Downward pressure on the ball. Doesn't hit the line. The front of the ball, if you can see from the other angle there, looks like it just hit the line. But let's have a look. This is the better angle.
Oh, yeah.
That hits the line. There's no question. There's no question that hits the line. What was the TMO watching there? That's terrible officiating.
USA be raging over that one.
They've been denied a perfectly good try. We've cameras on the ball. The TMO comes in every single opportunity, and they can't come in there on a certain try. I mean, it's terrible officiating.
You know, and Hodnett was able to pick that knock-on, that innocuous knock-on up the other end earlier on.
Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. And the game deserves better as well. You wouldn't see that, like, you know, just anyway. So USA, reasons to feel aggrieved there. Ireland absolutely got away with one. 15 minutes to go plus change. And it's a 7-point gap.
In 5.
Clean take from the line out. So we get two caught in there. They don't use the ball. Out it goes from Dane. Here's Murphy Crowes just on the pitch. Flood's calling for it. It's going to go back this near side. Looks for a little bit of support. Capeless dropped the ball. USA scrum.
Yeah, again, a good decision to come back down the blind side. USA's defence was all over the shop, really, but again, another unforced error and knock on.
Unless you've got any different way, yep, time off. Number 8. Number 8. 8. That's okay, we'll do substitutions.
So Capeless goes off. Back in the Irish team. It looked like she enjoyed that.
Sorted. Time on.
Yeah, Hannah O'Connor in at 8. She's been doing very well in the AAL last year, and this year she's probably more of a ball-playing 8 than anyone else that plays in that position for Ireland.
Pressure again in Irish scrum. Away it goes. Chance to move that ball into the midfield for the US here. 12 minutes remaining as time is against them at the moment. Nice hands to take that a second time from Sarah Levy. Did go backwards, but the pass wasn't the best from Ortiz. Olivia Ortiz, the scrum half just on the pitch. That's a little bit better. Nice hands from James to get a wide, but then the US losing 20 metres for no reason whatsoever. The penalty.
Linda Dugan straight up. Ireland are very lucky on the penalty count. I know it's not in an attacking area, so
Support your own body weight.
Sarah Cox wouldn't be going to cards out here, but Ireland have been very lucky so far to get away with no card.
Well, it's persistent, and as you say, it shouldn't really matter where it takes place. If you're warned and repeatedly continue to infringe, you should be yellow carded, right?
Great work there by Lauren Delaney to keep that alive, and then a lack of commute.
Tonga just pounces on her. Under pressure now, Ireland. We'll keep that ball in field if they can. 10.5 minutes to play.
Go, tackle there.
Ball there for Jane. Back back into the pocket is
Green
Flood.
white, green white.
He's going to let this one bounce now. Straight into the arms of Kayla Kennett. Massive numbers left here if they can get this ball wide. Surely it had to go. Taken in by Levy. There was a 4-player overlap on the left-hand side. If Levy had just looked up, USA were in the corner. They're not getting the rub of the green at the moment, I can tell you. But they still have possession and they're inside the Irish 22.
Okay, use the ball.
Pick from James.
Yeah.
Still there.
Outside green.
Ireland warned to stay onside. Don't want to go offside here. It'll be a definite yellow card. USA lost a few metres. USA lose it.
Great pressure from Maeve O'Leary in there and a knock on by the USA. USA are just making bad decisions. They do such great work. It was brilliant by Canek coming through the line. Great pass, but the ball had to go. USA had a 3-player overlap. Really poor kick chase from Ireland. There was more than 3 players there. 4 players on the outside.
Had to go.
Okay, turn back on.
They're doing their best to lose this game, USA, but that was a shocker.
And Ireland's kick chase there was very poor.
9 minutes to play at the RDS and the gap 7 points in favour of the home side. It's a decent touch.
It really has been the USA playing all the rugby for the last 15 minutes. Just getting no return on it though.
Yeah, just wait there. No, she's having trouble with her nose here. She keeps bleeding. Yeah, time's off. Time's off. Yeah, no problem. Just get treated for blood.
Yeah, McMahon just getting that nose sorted out before she can continue. Tackles Ciara Griffin, Del McMahon, and Leah Lyons as well. So the top 3 tacklers all for Ireland. And you do get a feeling that there's going to be more than just Lindsay Peat maybe calling it a time. We haven't had confirmation yet, but would you expect maybe 1 or 2 more retirements?
Yeah, look, I don't know. I suppose it depends where players' heads are at after not qualifying for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was in their head going forward. Their plans for the next year was based on qualifying for that World Cup. When that doesn't happen, you have to reassess where you're at, and that might take some time. You're looking at age profile of some of the players, like Sene Nupu there, has been around for a while, and age profile and where she goes to next. But I think it's a big decision to make, and you're going to take your time to make it.
That's your mark there, okay? Her mark's there, so I'm just going to give you that.
She is the debutante, Maeve O'Leary. Massive day for her, as I said, and she's done pretty well since she's come on. So it looks like McMahon's been strapped up and able to continue. USA with the line out, and they need a score in the next 3 or 4 minutes, you imagine, to try and give themselves a chance here. 7 points the gap. Converted try would level things up. Take off the top, just about straight enough. Through the middle they go. Cairns again. Try score. Quick ball needed. Kick over the top here. This is an awkward one. I think Delaney's going to have to turn here. Bounced and sit up nicely for her. Delaney beats the first tackle. Not the second, though.
Okay, tackle her out. Leave it wide. Drop out. Right here, Green.
It's a clearing kick. It's going to find touch. USA will have to put into the line-out.
Yeah, clever kick from the USA to pin Ireland back inside the 22. And now they've got a great attacking line out here.
No. Right, let's call the numbers a little bit quicker, please. Let's not close the gap. Yeah. There's your mark. Call the numbers, let them set. Yeah, you're not going. Okay, time on.
There it is, ball off the top to use. Chance here to move this ball wide. Ireland having to shuffle across and defend. Got to make those tackles as well. Taking the first receiver again by Howard. Better from the US this time. Taken on by Hawkins. Where's that ball? Back with the scrum half, and Ortiz feeds. Another carry by James. Ireland win the penalty.
Well done, Eve Higgins.
Right, time off.
So a bit of attention to Christine Sommer. She's just getting the head strapped up.
Okay. No worries. Just make sure she's patched up first. I don't want them coming running back towards you, okay? All sorted? Perfect.
So Stacey Flood then is going to go up the line. It's about seeing this one out for Ireland now. We've got 6.5 minutes to play. Keep possession. It's all about game management. Touch found. And line out on the far side of the pitch then. USA running out of time here.
Yeah, just losing position on the pitch. They were in a good position and they just let get out too easily.
Jones fires one to O'Connor. Good take by Hannah O'Connor. With a counter shove by the US, but Ireland still have possession. Goes from Dane. Now Upu. Penalty Ireland again.
Back around, she must roll.
I'm sure in no rush to use this one. Beat down the clock as much as they possibly can.
12. One back around, the other one must roll.
Upu. Again, so much experience, but is this to be her final appearance in an Ireland shirt? I guess we'll know in the coming hours or days. Okay, Fiona, your Aon player of the match, please.
Yeah, look, I think there's been a few on the USA side. I think Hope Rogers was outstanding going forward. Zachary was key, but Nicola Friday, she's been key to the Irish set piece. Line out, just say that, and I jinxed them. Key to the Irish set piece, line out.
You want to change your mind?
She put in some great carries, some great tackles. She's quietly gone about her business. So Aon player of the match is Ireland's number 4, Nicola Friday.
Yeah, well deserved, especially as you mentioned the problems in the line out against Scotland last time in that World Cup qualifier, and she was solid as a rock in the set piece there. Here's Eve Higgins running straight into contact and straight into Amy Bonte. There for Dane. Stacey Flood, two-handed carry, trying to find a gap through. 4.5 minutes to play. Ireland in possession. Dane runs straight into contact, put down by Rachel Erecki. Monaghan.
No, off feet, right.
Friday.
Not on the ball, ball's here.
Left they go, past to Murphy Crowe. No way past Madatonga.
No.
There for Dane again. Monaghan once more. 4 minutes to play. Naupu. Monaghan, 2 hands on the ball. Supports. Or inside. Gonna try and get this one away. Stacey Flood.
Where?
Just more penalties creeping into the USA side. There's a good crew from Blackrock Rugby Club over there in the stand.
There you go.
Maybe Tullamore actually where she's come up through.
Yeah. Great to see so many young faces in the crowd as well. And look, it's important that the RFU get their act together as regards to the women's game and tap into whatever talent is out there. make sure that they never fail to qualify for a World Cup again.
Yeah, look, I hope so. I just, you know, after 2017, now we're 2021, it has to stop now. It just can't keep going on with reviews and questions. And I hope this is the final nail in it, that there's a real passion. It's not reactive responses to issues, it's proactive wanting to drive the women's game forward.
Absolutely. Ball goes to the front, taken by Helena O'Connor. Is there one more try left in the Irish team? Maeve O'Leary at the back there, lets it go. Ireland get another penalty. I'm sure they're going to go back into the corner again.
Number 4, lifting the legs and pulling around.
Yeah, Summers was there. Summers was lifting Nicola Friday. She was surfing on top of that maul.
You can't lift legs in the maul. Bring them down. Stop. Stop. Right, let's go, please.
There we go. Bit of crowd surfing in the maul. So touch found. Decent position once again.
Join from the back.
Let's see if Ireland can get over from here. The throw is good from Niamh Jones. USA getting bodies in there to try and stop Ireland at source here, but peeling around to the right-hand side. On goes Linda and Jungang. Back with Dane. Fires one out.
Advantage, 18, never back onside.
Another strong carry, this time O'Dwyer. Dane, little half gap for Catherine Dane. Just short, needs help. Can she recycle the ball? Forwards are all there. Surely it's a smash and grab here. It's Linda and Jungang. Can she bash her way over? No. Good tackle to put her down. Totally, another pick and go. This time it's short. USA offside, and it's advantage to Ireland. Right it goes, out to Friday. Dragged down.
She's fine. Got 2 advantages.
Surely USA have to get another card here. It's been penalty after penalty in this area.
One here. One here for offside, and then another one just up here for offside again. There's one just here. Yep, so you want this one here. Offside. Posts.
Yeah, look, this is what Ireland didn't do in the World Cup qualifiers. They didn't take their points when they were on. You know, I know there's only 30 seconds left, but you want to close out the game, make sure you win it. Not giving USA an opportunity to run the length of the pitch for a try.
Yeah, right decision, no question about it. So then 20 seconds to go. Stacey Foote is going to use every single one of them. Take your time, as Ireland look to have done enough against the US here. A win against the number 6 ranked side in the world will do their confidence the world of good, and heading into the Six Nations as well next year. Hopefully some new faces coming into the squad over the next couple of months too. But this will be the last act of the game. And Stacey Flood to make it a 10-point win. Strokes it over. There is a final whistle, and Ireland's players that are heading off into retirement will do so on the back of a win, Fiona Coppin.
Yeah, look, it's a fitting end for Lindsay Peat on her final appearance. Well, what we think is her final appearance here, that she led the team out. There was no confirmation pre-game. But, you know, a huge win for this Irish squad. What they've gone through in the week, you know, new players in, Maeve O'Leary getting her first cap. And as well for Adam Greig's gone off. He's these 2 games left, Japan next week. But a great response for them, which can only have been a hugely tough week in that camp.
No question about it. So, victory for Ireland then, in a tough old battle out there. And USA, after 2 defeats to Canada, have to stomach another to Ireland. Full-time score at the RDS in Dublin. Ireland 20, USA 10.